Hey everybody. Okay, so for our kindergarten activities today, we're going to take a look at the science experiments that we have been doing. And also, I'm going to read you a book that talks about how a seed goes to a plant and how it grows, since we're talking so much about plants these days. And I also have a little game for you that you can play with coins, since we reviewed them this morning. And you can play it with just some things from your kitchen, okay? So let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to show you was the celery. And like I said, it's kind of hard to see. You can see the leaves though. Remember we said that the job of the stem, which is what celery is to take water all the way up to the leaves. And you can see that my leaves have turned red. All right, and that's because there's red water in here. So hopefully if you had a chance to do this, you can see this too. Now, I cut this one here so we could see that there's tubes inside the plant, inside the stem there, and that's what takes the water up. Think of kind of like a vacuum tube going all the way up to the leaves. And you can see that those tubes, when I cut it off here, that those are red all the way up to show you that the water has gone up the tubes to the leaves, and that's why they are red. Now I'll tell you who, I saw some great pictures, and that was Lawson did this with blue and red, and his colors turned out really good. So I am going to send pictures and attach them to the email that I sent so you can take a look. So ask Mom and Dad if they can show you those pictures of his celery, because they turned out really great, and I appreciate, Lawson, you sharing those with us, and glad that your science experiment turned out so well. And here is my other science experiment happening. So I have my bags here on my window, and I did two separate ones because I really want some to grow, and letting them get some sunlight, which hopefully the sun should be coming in soon. And then, like I said, in 1 week at our next Zoom meeting, we're going to take them out and take a look at all of them and see how they have hopefully started to grow. So hopefully you have yours, and yours is in a window too. So with a wet paper towel, remember to check it every couple days to make sure that they're still warm enough. I mean, they're still wet enough, but not too much water. And now I'm going to read you the book, How a Seed Grows, so we can take a look a little bit deeper into how our seeds are growing in our windows, and if we've planted any, like in your gardens that some of you have shown me, and how those are happening right now. So let's get started. How a Seed Grows by Helene J. Jordan, illustrated by Loretta Krupinski. A seed is a little plant. It is a plant that has not started to grow. Apple trees and daisies, carrots and corn, clovers and wheat all grow from seeds. Here is a tree seed. Someday it will be a tree like this. Here is a flower seed. Someday it will be a flower like this. Some seeds grow slowly. These are the seeds of an oak tree. An oak tree grows very, very slowly. Suppose you planted an oak tree seed. You would be a father or a mother or even a grandfather or a grandmother, and the oak tree would still be growing. Some seeds grow fast. This is a bean seed. It grows very fast. It grows so fast that it becomes a bean plant in just a few weeks. You can plant bean seeds yourself. We used pole beans. You can use pole beans, bush beans, or lima beans. You can plant the seeds in eggshells or tin cans or old cups or little flower pots. Be sure that your containers have holes in the bottom. We used eggshells. We used a pencil to make holes in the eggshells. We filled 12 eggshells with soil like this. We made a hole in the soil with a finger like this. When you have made a hole in the soil, plant a bean seed in it. Plant one seed in each hole. Cover the seed with soil. Sprinkle the soil carefully with a little water. Number the shells. Write the number 1 on the first shell. Put the number 2 on the next shell. Keep going until all the shells are numbered from 1 to 12. Put the eggshells in an egg carton. Put the carton in sunlight on a windowsill. Some bean seeds grow faster than others. Our seeds began to grow in 3 days. your bean seeds may take a little longer. You won't be able to see your seeds growing yet. They start to grow under the soil where you can't see them. Water your seeds a little every day. The water soaks into the seeds. The seeds begin to grow. More water soaks into the seeds. The seeds get fatter and fatter. Wait for 3 days and then dig up seed number 1. It may be soft. It may be fat. Maybe it will look the same as it did before. Soon the seed will grow so fat that its skin will pop off. In 2 more days, dig up seed number 2. Maybe it will look different now. Maybe the skin of the seed will be loose. Now a root starts to grow. The root grows from one side of the bean seed. The root pushes down into the soil, down and down. Dig up seed number 3. Can you see the root? Does it look like this? If you do not see a root, wait for another day. Then dig up seed number 4. After a few more days, dig up seed number 5. Something else is happening. Little roots will be growing from the big root. They look like tiny white hairs. They are called root hairs. Day after day, the root and root hairs push down into the soil. Day after day, the bean seeds are pushed up. The soil is pushed aside. Watch your seeds. Soon you will see pale shoots push through the soil. A shoot is the beginning of a green plant. A shoot grows toward the sun. Watch your seeds. Some may have come through the ground. Some may have broken open. Maybe some of your seeds have not started to grow. How many are growing? Count them. The bean seed grows fast. The shoots turn green. The leaves come next. Now your bean seeds are bean plants. They look like this. How many of your bean seeds are bean plants? A seed needs many things to grow. It needs soil and water and sun. If a seed has all these things, it will grow into a plant. It will grow into the same kind of plant that it came from, an apple tree or a daisy or carrots or corn. It will grow into clover, or it will grow into a bean plant like the ones you planted. Okay, so that was a little book that tells us more about seeds and how they grow. And the reason we did ours in little plastic bags is when we open them up, then we will be able to see it and we don't have to dig them up out of the ground. But if you have some potting soil at home and you have more lima beans, you can certainly do what they did, which is plant the different bean seeds in each of the little cups and then dig them up every 3 days or so to see how they look different. But hopefully we'll be able to see that on ours. And then what you can do is once they've grown, then you can plant them into some soil to keep them growing into a bean plant as well. So I hope you enjoyed the book. And like I said, we'll keep an eye on them. If they start to sprout a little bit before next week, then I'll have you open them up. I'll just let you know in a video or an email because I'll keep an eye on mine as well. All right. Okay, so that's it for our science today. Now I'm going to show you a little game you can play using some coins and the things in your mom's kitchen. Okay, I'm going to show you a little game that you can do with some money and some little cupcake holders and a little muffin tin. This is one I have, we make muffins in. I also have one that has 12 in it, so you can put more in there, all right? So what you want to do is on each cupcake thing, and if you don't have these little liners, you can always just use a piece of paper in there. I'll show that too. You're going to write down, or have mom or dad or grandma write down a certain amount of money. And then you're going to take the money over here and put them in the cups. Okay, I'll show you how in just a second. So now we have our labels in our little muffin cups. And see, they just come right out of there. And we're going to look and we're going to see, and we're going to put the right amount of money into our cups. So this one says 5 cents. Which coin has 5 cents, or is 5 cents? That's right, it's a nickel. Let me find a nickel over here. Here's my nickel. I'm going to put it in there. This one said 1 cent. Which coin is 1 cent? That's right, a penny. It's right here. Okay, which one is 25 cents? That's right, the big one, the quarter. Here is 4 cents. Uh-oh. I have to do 4 pennies then, right, for that, because each one is 1 cent. But I only have 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to go get one. No, because I can do 3 cents, but that's not right, is it? So I'll have to run and go get another penny in a second. Okay, this one is 10 cents. Which coin is 10 cents? All right, the small one, the dime. This one's 20 cents. Now, wait a minute, I can't put a quarter. That would be too much. What can I do for 20 cents? Now, we know a dime is 10, so what if we count by tens? 10, 20. Hey! So you count by tens for that. For nickels, you can count by 5. So like for this, I have 5, 10. Well, I could have put that in here for 10 cents instead. But anyway, you put those little things in there and you put the right coins in. And if you don't have, I'll take this one out. Let's say you don't have little muffin cups, you can just use a little piece of paper in there. That one says 50 cents. Does anyone know what 50 cents? 2 quarters is 50 cents. And this is why it's a good practice, because then you'll learn that kind of the shortcuts. Your brain just kind of knows how much we use with quarters and everything. So there's a little fun game you can play with coins today. Just ask Mom if she has a muffin tin, and either get some little pieces of paper or some cupcake liners, and somebody can write those in there, or you can write them yourself, find some coins, and do a muffin tin sort. Have fun.